Hey everybody, Paul Houston, Podcasting 101. The other day, February 2nd, was Groundhog's Day, and somewhere in, where is it, Pennsylvania, some little groundhog stuck his head up and said, "Is the sun out or not?" Well, I'm a groundhog's baby, and I know that Angie B's one as well. Any other podcasters, YouTubers out there, if February 2nd is your birthday also, send me a note. Maybe we can all meet up next year in Philadelphia, wherever that little groundhog sticks his head out. Well, what does this have to do with sunshine in Texas? I mean, I don't get it. He sticks his head up out of the ground, and what? If he sees his shadow, we're supposed to have 6 more weeks of winter? That doesn't make any sense for us people that live in Texas. I mean, come on. You know, but anyway, somebody please explain it to me. Because I just don't get it. But anyway, apparently we're going to get an early spring here, so that works for me. Today's Super Bowl Sunday, and my favorite part of today is catching the GoDaddy commercial with starring Cali Lewis, a fellow podcaster. Her site's geekbrief.tv. Anyway, we all know how much these Super Bowl commercials cost to run during the Super Bowl, and I don't know. It's just I see it as an incredible honor to have a podcaster that only started podcasting a year ago, starring in a Super Bowl commercial. So anyway, I hope everybody checks her out, comments on her site, tells her how great she is, and all those wonderful things. There's been a lot of talk on YouTube about, LiveVideo, and I haven't checked out the site yet, but Riento called, well, I mean, used a little sensationalism there, and essentially called a few people out and called them traitors for, going over to live video. And I saw, Karen, I saw your response on, and everybody kind of pushed you into it, saying, look, if you don't go get your name, you can lose it. Well, that's absolutely true. And as podcasters, there's going to be new evolving social media sites. And these sites are going to have features that our trained monkeys here on YouTube just aren't able to keep up with. My own site, podcast.nu, I put together out of frustration over the bugs in YouTube, not being able to send emails. You post comments, they never show up, your stats disappear, and plus there's just tons and tons of features that I think should be added to any good social networking site to make it a great site. So calling people traitors for having their content on other sites is a little extreme, but I guess that's your style, Paul, and that's cool. But I think it's in everybody's best interest to have competition in the marketplace, and that gives the trained monkey something to shoot for. I mean, when you see features over there on Podshow, for instance, they've got to where the podcaster or what's the other good word? Director, I think is what they call it. You're the director, and then you've got your different channels. So you can set up as many different channels as you want that are themes that revolve around that. Well, that's nice as opposed to YouTube all being in one video log, or I guess we could all set up different accounts, but then you don't have your different shows all funneled through your one account. Well, that's just a nice little feature. Again, I don't know what all's on video. What the heck is it? I'm losing my mind. Whatever I started talking about, drawing a total blank here. Anyway, I'll check out that site and give my feedback on it, but I'm on a number of different sites. And I love YouTube because of the social interaction. There's so many great people here, the comments, and so I think everybody, like Karen said, as long as you're still here on YouTube, you're part of the YouTube community. Now, some people may not feel like that, but again, that's my thoughts on that subject. As for money and YouTube starting to share the revenue, I think that's a wonderful thing. And again, we're going to see the landscape change. When I say it's a wonderful thing, I think it's going to have a lot of downsides on YouTube too. People cheating, like I don't know, either Corey was talking about Mr. Safety, or some other videos that I watched on the subject. I mean, and we don't know where it's all going to go. It's going to be up to you, the YouTube community, to control what happens, and YouTube's staff itself. But anyway, it's going to be an evolving, changing marketplace as we see new sites. I mean, YouTube was the first social media site with video. I mean, we have MySpace and Second Life out there with the 3D virtual world. But these are all the fathers of social networking, or mothers, or whatever. And we're going to see children spring up that do better jobs. It's just the nature of the beast. Anyway, we'll see how it all changes over time, but it's going to be an interesting ride.